the temptation of Adam and Eve. To hold man to earth life, Satan created sex. That temptation has been with man since the beginning of time. The Lord created man and woman by will power. Their bodies were materializations of his divine wisdom and love. Man and woman originally had the same power as he to create children by mental fiat. Adam and Eve were empowered by him to propagate the species by immaculate or divine means. As my guru Sri Yukteswari explained, the evil force, Satan, tempted Eve to taste the fruit, sex, in the midst of the garden, body. God had said that the original man and woman were to enjoy all the sensations of the tree of life, astral spinal centers of consciousness and energy that enliven the body and the senses, except the experience of sex, which is in the midst or center of the body garden. The serpent that tempted Eve is the coiled-up spinal energy that feeds and stimulates the sex nerves. When the emotion or Eve consciousness in any human being is overpowered by the sex impulse, his reason or Adam also succumbs. Sexual pleasure is a delusive counterpart of God's bliss. Thus, when sex is divorced from faithful love and used only to gratify lustful instincts, it becomes a tool of the devil to keep man's consciousness locked in the senses, unable to experience God consciousness, or realization of the self as spirit, ever existing, ever conscious, ever new joy. Sex and desire for wine and money, these are the counterfeits created by Satan to displace the ecstasy of the soul. When Adam and Eve tasted of the sex sensation, they fell from paradise. They lost that divine consciousness by which they could feel their oneness with God in soul ecstasy, and they were forced out of the Garden of Eden. Ever since, human beings have had to reproduce their kind the sexual way, like the animals. Women give birth in a troublesome and painful manner. Then, too, husband and wife have to accept what they get. If a bad child comes, they must rear it. Originally, they were able to create what they wanted through the power of mind, just as God does. What happy days of pristine innocence!